Alright, check out this other 2-pack from SDCC, guys, that was revealed. We have Deadpool and Bob the Hydra Agent. This one is another 2-pack that I think that they really nailed, and I think that it's absolutely one of the most desirable 2-packs that I've ever seen from Marvel Legends in recent memory. This one is an SDCC. I have a hard time saying that for some reason. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It absolutely is one that I enjoy a lot. I wish this one were a general release and not just an SDCC exclusive, because Deadpool and Bob the Hydra Agent, they're another one of those 2-packs where they go together so well, because Deadpool and Bob the Hydra Agent have a long history together. They're very funny characters together. I think that the Renew Your Vows body works better on Deadpool than it does on Spider-Man. I guess that's a hot take. I don't know if it is a hot take, but that's the way I feel. I think that Deadpool looks way better with it than Spider-Man does. Spider-Man has no business being on a Renew Your Vows body. But I'm looking at Deadpool in this body here, and I'm saying to myself, you know what? This looks about right. This looks like a good Deadpool body. This looks like it belongs to Deadpool, as opposed to Spider-Man, where I'm looking at it and saying to myself, yeah, I don't know about that one. It looks way too jacked to be Spider-Man. Does he have no holsters? Oh, I guess maybe he doesn't. Wow, he doesn't have holsters? That's mind-boggling. Alright, so that is one thing that is kind of a knock against this one. He doesn't have any holsters. I remember the original Toy Biz release. I remember that one had holsters. At least I'm pretty sure it did. That is a little bit disappointing, but despite that, I think that this is one of the more exciting releases that we've seen from Marvel Legends recently. What does he come with? They come with a ton of stuff in this package, by the way. Like, we see this weird bazooka over here, we see the side, the guns, we see like a lightsaber, we see, this unmasked head come, slightly unmasked, I'll say. We see a staff. What else is there? Like, Bob the Hydra Agent, he comes with a briefcase, comes with some Hydra guns, comes with a lightsaber of his own, comes with a set of extra hands, and that's not even it. They come with more stuff. Here's all the rest of their accessories. Deadpool comes with a bunch of extra hands, 4 sets of extra hands, nunchucks, and he comes with what look like... Are those supposed to be swords? They look like little daggers. They barely look like swords, but I guess they're swords, because Deadpool's got to have swords, right? But here they are up close. Deadpool and Bob, best buds, hanging out together, and there's Deadpool with his swords inside of his sheaths on his back. So it is worth noting, by the way, that Bob the Hydra Agent is on the Sunfire body again. I guess I'm pretty okay with that, because, it's a Hydra agent, and that's the thing about Bob, is that he's pretty much just a generic Hydra agent. He's just this generic Hydra agent that has a knack for staying alive. And putting him on this body seems fine. I wouldn't... Well, I do wonder why they didn't put him on Vulcan, right? Because it seems to me that if they were going to give him this particular kind of body, Vulcan would have been maybe a better choice for him. Yeah, I think Vulcan would have been a good choice, but Sunfire seems okay too. I think we're just seeing an awful lot of Sunfire recently. A surprising amount of Sunfire. But anyway, this is one of the better 2-packs I've seen from Marvel Legends, and I think that if this were a general release, it would be worth checking out. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't made this a general release. Instead, it's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Because it seems to me that Deadpool is one of Marvel's most popular characters. And that didn't always used to be the case. Deadpool used to be the kind of character who was just sort of shrouded in obscurity until Ryan Reynolds popularized him. But fortunately, the Deadpool movie came out, and Deadpool's become a cultural icon, and at this point, why wouldn't you want to make him a general release? That's... seems like a huge misstep to me. But here we are, and this one is going to wind up being a scalper exclusive too, much like the other SDCC exclusives that come out that aren't available for general release. I don't know, how many of us are interested in a Deadpool and Bob the Hydra Agent 2-pack? I'm interested. I love Deadpool, love Bob the Hydra Agent, so Seeing this one, yeah, I'm into it. And I love that they're using the Renew Your Vows body for this because it works for Deadpool. Although I will say, again, that Deadpool could use a few more holsters for his guns. Maybe if they, like, make a few changes on Deadpool so they can holster his guns before they do a general release, maybe that would be cool. If they want to just have this SDCC exclusive right here for what it is, and then maybe make a alteration or two along the way, maybe change Bob over to Vulcan, maybe put some holsters on Deadpool, make it a general release. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I think that that would be one to get, definitely. I don't have a Vulcan body yet, so having Bob the Hydra agent on a Vulcan body, I'd be okay with that. And I also don't have a Renew Your Vows body yet either, so having Deadpool on the Renew Your Vows body, that seems like it's pretty okay too. And if they keep everything else the same, because everything in this seems pretty tight, make this a general release later on, yeah, I think they got a real winner on their hands, and I kind of hope they do it. Oh, look at that. There's a close-up of what's inside the briefcase that Bob the Hydra agent is carrying around. He's got a couple of scepters in there. He's got one scepter rather. Got a whole bunch of junk in there. This is really cool. If they focus on the more popular characters and try to make more variations of them, as well as their supporting characters and their rogues gallery, then I think they can turn things around and regain a lot of the ground that they might have lost to McFarlane, because McFarlane is fumbling the ball really, really hard here. The DC Multiverse. They're focusing on strange things. They're focusing on limited editions, and they're focusing on exclusives, and they're focusing on their McFarlane Digital, and they're focusing on extraneous stuff that is taking their eyes off the prize. If they just put out some more unique sculpts, I think that will help a lot too. Like, if they're gonna focus on their more iconic characters, putting out a few more unique things would definitely work in their favor, because they've been reusing a lot of things recently that is kind of making you think, well, I don't know if I need another $25 Sunfire. We've been seeing the Sunfire body a lot, and even Bob the Hydra agent here has the Sunfire body. They have a whole Vulcan body that they said was going to be the new basic body, but how many times have we really seen it so far, right? I think that they should do a new Daredevil sculpt. They really need to, because Daredevil's too popular not to. Like, Daredevil, Mount Rushmore of Marvel characters right now. They're crazy for not doing more with Daredevil. Hulk, they just released a Hulk pack. That was pretty cool. I think that was a good move. Spider-Man, if they want to focus on Spider-Man like this other 2-pack that we looked at, that's good. That's good. If they want to, like, just print money, I think that making iconic moment 2-packs with Spider-Man, find iconic moments from the comics, feature it with Spider-Man, and bam, you are printing money at that point. Look at all the resources they were pouring into Fortnite. Fortnite is dead, and Indiana Jones has a limited shelf life.